stay on the grind. It only takes time. It's all in your mind. Yeah, we are. She got your son at home. I didn't pay no attention. You know we in a whole new dimension. I ain't gonna pay no mind. Yo, we stay on the grind. It only takes time. It's all in your mind. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, let's go, chat. No Cap Entertainment, No Cap Media. Let's start the show.
Like and subscribe, No Cap Entertainment, just like that. Blah. So, like what I was saying, guys, right? The name and title of this video, episode number 3, right, is I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson, guys, understand? Sometimes you need to go the long way round. Sometimes it's all about the trial and error before you find the answers, guys. You know what I mean? Don't underestimate the trial and error. Don't underestimate getting things wrong, basically, before you get them right. You understand, guys? Don't underestimate that. Like and subscribe. Follow me at No Cap Media, because like I said, guys, you're going to get the full edited. So, this video, like I said, I've learnt my lesson. So, I did a Knicks video the other night. So, congratulations to the Knicks. The other night, they beat the Boston Celtics and got into, you know what I'm saying, the Eastern Conference Finals, something they haven't done in 25 years. 25 years was the last time the Knicks was in the Eastern Conference Final. That's quarter of 100 years. Long time. And the last time the New York Knicks actually won a championship, I wasn't even born. It was in 1973. Yeah? Most of these men weren't even born the last time the New York Knicks won a championship. I don't even know what basketball players were playing. I think it was like Patrick Ewing and them old school man that came before even Michael Jordan and them man. Do you understand? Because Jordan was the 90s, 96. That's how long ago it was the Knicks got championships. Anyway, I've done my Knicks video and I've congratulated them and I've, you know, played a few clips of the crowd and all of that. It was all right. When I played it back, it was just the crowd bit was too noisy. But I put it out, I thought, let me shout out to the Knicks. I showed Joe and Jadakiss' show. They're talking about, and Joe talking about, this is what Joe said. Oh, well, you know, last time we was playing the Pacers, the Indiana Pacers, you know, we had all these injuries and we took them all the way to game 7. And I was like, you know what that sounds like to me? Excuses, mate. That's some straight bozo excuses. I'm thinking, hold on. And I'm so upset that I took this analysis out because I had it in that first video. So that's why I'm doing it right now. I've learned my lesson. Leave the shit in. Don't worry about how people are feeling. Don't worry, because I was doing the video celebrating the Knicks, but I didn't want to be a dick and be like, well, you know, you guys calm down your skis. Because, you know what I mean? And now, the day after, it's like the realness has come out. They've lost the fucking Pacers. Pacers showed them what time it is. Yo, shout out to Halliburton. Shout out to Halliburton. He's doing bits. Yo, who is this light skin you? Yo, when I watched the highlights of this game, we're going to get into the highlights in a second. When I watched the highlights of this game, I was like, yo, Pacers are looking deadly. Deadly. So that's why I overstand, that's why I rate Cameron and Mace, Killer Cam and Murder Mace, when they were saying on the show, yo, because they're from New York, born and bred in the veins, bro. Born and bred. I know for a fact they'd love to be able to roll for the team. They're like, yo, these niggas ain't got it over the line since 1973, bro. So there's got to be hundreds of times since then and now that they've dropped the bag, bro. Keep dropping the ball so they know what time it is. So I feel like a punk that when I told them, when I said to New York Knicks fans and I say to my people them, yo, New York Knicks might drop the bag. The Pacers might have New York Knicks' number. And that's what I said, because at the end of the day, think about it. Like I say on my channel, right? No Cap Entertainment. We cover sports, we cover boxing, we do exercising, yeah? We're going to get day 9 done out of the 30-day challenge soon, guys. But like I said, right, sports and anything at a high level, it's 7 to 80% mentality, 20% talent and ability, right? The majority is everything's in your mind. So when you think about it, when the last time the Pacers seen the New York Knicks in a big championship game, right? In a big championship game, right? And then they wiped the floor with the Knicks. Whatever the reason is, they went to game 7, whatever the reason is, but they won. Who's coming into the next game with more confidence? Obviously, it's gonna be the Pacers, right? So, like I'm saying, I've learnt my lesson, guys. When I'm seeing things how I'm seeing them, I'm going to call them. I'm not just going to be, oh, I feel this is a celebration for the Knicks. Nah, because sometimes you need to tell people what they're doing. And Cameron's telling me now that they're naming the streets after the players of New York Knicks. Yo, you guys jinx yourselves, bro. That Pacers that I seen, New York Knicks is capable, but the Pacers are a better team. Pacers are a better team. And they're not fucking around. There's no fear. There's no fear. There's no fear in the Pacers. Remember I told y'all, it's 70% mentality. There's no fear. So if they don't fear y'all, they're going to play y'all, boom. And they're going to let off all their bullets. And they're going to let their bullets off accurately. Their bullets were accurate. Yo, I'm going to get to the NBA highlights footage, but we might as well go to Murder Mace first because the NBA thing is definitely going to get a little copyright. But it's all good, guys. Let's get into the footage. So first and foremost now, yeah, we're going to go to the Is What It Is show, right? And let's listen to Cam and Mace's opinion on what's going on after game one. And then also, I'm starting it right from the beginning because Mace is like, yo, Cam, what happened with you? Yo, Cam, what happened with you? With the New York Knicks paraphernalia, bro? And Cam was like, yo, bro, I got it ready, but boy, I couldn't wear it because I could see the same bullshit that's been happening since 1973, you know. Even Cam, I don't even think Cam was born then. These niggas weren't born then, bro. Comment below who you know was playing for the New York Knicks team when they won their championship in 1973. Because I even Googled that. I ain't got time to be Googling all the way back. I think my granddad was a young man. These man would have been babies, bro. They would have been babies. It's a madness. It's a madness. Let's get into the footage. No entertainment, just like that.
I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts Mace and Cam.
Cam, what's up, man?
Murder, what's good, man? How you?
Good, man. I see you ain't got your Nick gear on today.
I had it, man, but I had it ready, man, but I can't do this, man. You see brand new shit. We have to put this, but don't say I wasn't ready. Because we have to put this away for a minute. Nick's still nicking, church said. Knicks is still nicking.
I was saying you up, I said, them the Knicks, I know.
Yeah, this is what we've been traditionally used to. I had it ready, but
this is exactly.
You decommitted on time too early.
Not on time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He decommitted early.
Title Town. I knew what I was looking at, man.
Wow.
We're going to start with that game. So the Knicks lose to the Pacers 137-135 in overtime. The streets, whatever streets Mace was talking about, they talking about y'all jinxed them, but they talking about y'all jinxed them. Yes, they said this. Now all of a sudden, Mace and Cam want to come on and wear their Knicks jersey, and then they want to lose first game. They blaming y'all. So one, what do you got to say to those streets? And two, where did the Knicks go wrong?
Mace said the ghetto. First of all, when you say the ghetto, that's like James Evans Sr. It's like late 70s, not the hood, not the trap. Nigga went to the ghetto. But go ahead, Murder. What you got to say to the people who say we jinxed it?
Man. Well, what I say, there's something going on in the building, first of all. I don't know what happened on that property.
These niggas showed up like they're ready for church, you know what I mean? You got Cameron in all black, Mason all white, you know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, rest in peace on these niggas.
There's really some bad energy in that building. I don't know, because the basketball guards saw this. You know, when you think of the ball bouncing and then the ball bounces straight in, it's just like somebody saying, you know what, I'm not going to change
we're going to get to the game. What do you guys say about niggas saying we didn't
jinx
directly at you?
Me too? Or just
Mace and Cam, y'all jinxed the Knicks.
Okay.
The only way I could have jinxed it is if I pulled my Title Town blessing from it. Because I said, you know what? I stopped last week. I told you this. I mean, a few days ago, I told you I'm not. This is where I get out the car like Trey.
Let me out, dope.
Hey, chicken, bro, I'm so glad you're that. They should mind me at that point, bro. Jada and Joe have not got a chance in hell, bro. They can't come with them bars. First of all, Jadakiss ain't quick enough, bro. You know what I mean? But like, yo, you heard what? I'm gonna reel it back. What Mason said, yo. Mason said, yo, when it comes to following the Knicks, this is where I gotta get out of the car like Trey, yo, bro. If man don't know, go watch Boys in the Hood. If you don't know what film we're talking about, yo. But that shit crazy. That shit crazy wild, bro.
What do you guys say about niggas saying we the
I
jinx?
jinxed them.
Directly at you.
Me too, or just
Mace and Cam, y'all jinxed the Knicks.
okay.
The only way I could have jinxed it is if I pulled my Titletown blessing from it. Because I said, you know what? I stopped last week. I told you this. I mean, a few days ago, I told you I'm not. This is where I get out the car like Trey. Let me out.
Let me out, dope.
Let me out, dope. Call me a sucker or whatever you want. This is where I get out the car.
These niggas are making history with this show, bro.
Let me out.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, he definitely got out. Got out the whip.
Yeah. So
to me,
how they Cam jinx because I wanted out the whip.
my whole shit is who been jinxing them for 53 years? I'm just saying, nigga act like we stopped the jinx. You know what jinx niggas? Look, I told niggas Knicks gonna lose this first game. I got Knicks winning the series, but it's the way Tom Thibodeau run them to ground. But we gonna get into the game.
He's just said out of his own mouth. He said that he always thought the Knicks was going to lose the first game, which I kind of get it. Makes sense, you know. The Knicks would have got a little bit too high off that juice of getting into the final. But he said there out of his own mouth that he still feels the New York Knicks are going to win the series, yeah? I'm not going to lie. It would be absolutely fantastic if the Knicks were to win this series, yeah? So, Cam staying consistent. I'm going to give you my take, and I'm thinking about now what I really want to do in my takes. I'm going to go with Cam. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to go with Cam. I'm just going over me thinking about highlights that I seen yesterday. And like Halliburton. Yo, let's pull up the footage. But just the confidence that was oozing out of that team. The confidence that was oozing out of the Pacers. And they're in the New York Knicks home. They were like this and they was away from home. So I'm thinking, what? Listen, bruv. When a man come to your own gaff, you know, and beat you up in front of your... Listen, bruv. That's a different type of licks, bruv. Like, come and beat you up in front of your brother, your uncle, everybody, family. You're mad. Came on. So, I have to go against Cam. From what I've seen in the first game, I hope New York Knicks prove me wrong. But I'm going to have to go with the Pacers, yo. I'm going to have to go with the Indiana Pacers. I think the Indiana Pacers are going to dust them up. All of this, what the New York Knicks are saying. So, Cam said this. Joe said this. Jada's quiet. Jada don't really say a lot. So I'm going to have to say Jada's take, same as Joe's take. They're saying that it's going to go to Game 7. So they reckon that the Pacers and the Knicks are going to split 3 games apiece. And it's going to go to the deciding game. I can kind of see that. But I got a feeling that Pacers are going to wrap them up in the 6 games. Yo, guys, check this footage out. Are you dumb? Check this footage out with Halliburton. Ridiculous. Check this.
Halliburton. He'll take it. He'll backpedal a 3 for the win. And goal! He got it!
After review, the ruling on the floor is confirmed. It's a good 2-point basket. 2-point.
120. A great free throw shooter down the stretch.
This seems like one of those games, guys, where it's whoever has the ball last is going to win it.
Towns is out. Mitchell Robinson is checked in for New York, and 40 points for Brunson. It's a 1-point New York lead. Approaching a minute to play in overtime.
Here's a switch with Brunson on Nembhard.
Nice ball rotation. Halliburton fakes. This is a 3. Oh, and slammed in by Toppin. 1-point Indiana lead.
Well, Indiana finally missed a 3, and that didn't do New York any good.
Here's Brunson. He's 1 of 5 from 3 tonight, but hitting on every other metric. Makes a move, makes a fake, splits the D and cuts it to go.
He is so good.
Wow.
See how low he put the ball once he split the defense.
There's a reason he was the clutch player of the year.
Knicks by 1. Halliburton with the ball. There's the screen. Now the switch. Inside. That's for 2. And Indiana recaptures the lead. Put up and in that time by Nembhard.
Bigger body on him.
And I'm really surprised they do not have Miles Turner in the game. I know what they're thinking is being able to switch things, but I like that rim protection of Miles Turner.
Anunoby. Brunson knocked out of bounds and knocked out there by Nembhard. We've had 14 lead changes and 7 have come in overtime, and timeout Indiana for a challenge.
Aggressive going for a steal once the ball comes in, because at the worst they call a foul and they take it out again. Surprised though, New York's not going to put anybody on the ball. They made that inbounds very easy.
Here comes Toppin, got it! Timeout New York, 15.3, Pacers by 3, 15.3 in overtime. And here's Brunson, picked up by Nembhard, down by 3. Here is a 3 for the tie, short, caught by Hart, out to Towns, to tie, no! Rebound, fought for, loose, Bridges has got it, clock is ticking, out of bounds! It's Indiana's ball with .2 to go!
You were just throwing salt in the wound here, Coach.
I'm just giving the ball. That's
exactly what it is. And Towns fired it. And the game is over, and Indiana has won, coming back and captured game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals on the road in the Garden.
I'm saying on the road in the Garden. You understand? Now, Cam's saying that he's seen that coming. So, all right, killer Cam, cool. Yeah, I know they don't bullshit on it. Is what it is. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? I hope that Cam's right. But the confidence, when I watch these highlights, and we just watched a couple seconds of the highlights, yeah? But when I watch the full highlights, the confidence that I've seen from his team, and that light-skinned Newt Halliburton, how he sunk his buckets when everything was on the line. Because these aren't no normal games. These are championship games now. You understand? Every one of these games matters. And they've just laid down the gauntlet on these, man. So at the end of the day, it's up to New York Knicks now to come with something else. You understand? They've got to find another level. They need to find another level, because if they don't, then, you know what I mean? So, if they have a chance, New York Knicks have to return the favour to the Pacers next week. If the Pacers go 2-0 up, I reckon no caps on the money, straight up. I reckon that the Pacers do the New York Knicks within 6 games. I think you guys I think you've done great to get to the finals. I don't see it right now. Pacers just look like they got you guys numbers. No cap entertainment, just like that. Blah. And like I said, guys, I learned my lesson, so we're always going to be coming with the facts now, no matter what. Audio's on point. Like and subscribe. We're going live. Blah.